Let's go. 10 seconds to kick off. I'm looking down the field trying to figure out who I'ma pick off. Right here, right now is the time and the place, and I'ma put his helmet to the other side of his face. The game's underway. In this smash mouth football we come to play. So pad up if you wantin' to fight. It's Friday night, game tight, and we under the lights. Let's go.
Under the Lights, presented by Rush Personnel.
Welcome into Week 10 of Under the Lights. He's Ryan Ketchum. I'm Jenna Fink. Ryan, Week 10 already. Only one more week of the regular season after tonight.
Right, I mean, playoffs are right around the corner, Agenda, and I mean, it's just some exciting times right now. It's crunch time for several teams as well. I mean, hoping to get in the playoff conversation.
Now, some teams have already locked up a playoff spot, but are playing for seeding, and that's the case in our Game of the Week.
It's time for Action News Now, Game of the Week.
8-0 Enterprise hosting 7-1 Foothill. Both teams undefeated in the Eastern Athletic League. Tonight's winner takes the lead and likely earns the top seed in the Division II playoffs. First quarter, quarterback Davis Smith connects with receiver Christopher Hall. He beats a defender and takes off. Enterprise trying to drag him down, but the junior is too quick. Touchdown Foothill. Enterprise forced to punt on its drive, but the snap goes over Zach Crane's head. Tries to scoop it up, but misses, and it's Foothill's Caleb Montgomery who swoops in. That's another Cougars touchdown. The Hornets still trying to get on the board. Quarterback J.J. Johnson flings it 35 yards to a wide-open Andreas Kuffner. The wide receiver gets Enterprise into the red zone, and the Hornets get to the 3, but a costly penalty backs them up 15 yards. Now Johnson, feeling pressure, scrambles past the 10-yard line, but can't reach the end zone. Foothill leads 13-0 after the first quarter. And the Cougars absolutely dominated this one from start to finish. Foothill knocking off previously undefeated Enterprise 41-6. The Cougars now alone atop the Eastern Athletic League standings.
Now over to Durham High. The Trojans taking on Pierce on senior night, but Durham had to play without their star quarterback Ryan Doyle right there. Both offenses starting off slow, but here's Durham. Here's QB Weston Stumbaugh launching it deep down the field near sideline. There's Samuel Durr. Fantastic grab right there. But Pierce trying to get something going on offense. Joseph Saavedra fumbles it, and Andrew King, look at that, gets on the ball. It's now Durham football. Second quarter now, Julian Camberos gets the jet sweep handoff. A nice game, but Pierce, they just couldn't get it going offensively. Now Durham with the ball. Stumbaugh. Pretty good half, finding Jake Luckowitz here. A big first down, setting this play up right here. Stumbaugh rolls out to the far sideline, finds Durr once again, a 14-yard touchdown. Durham ended the half up 12-0, and Durham kept the pressure on, took this game 26-7, even without their star quarterback tonight, Jenna.
And that's now the second straight win for Durham, a big turnaround after starting off league play in a bit of a slump. Now Red Bluff on the outside of the playoffs looking in. The Spartans looking to change that with a win over Pleasant Valley. The Vikings 2-1 after beating Chico and Shasta. PV celebrating senior night with a ceremony pregame. And we'll pick things up with Red Bluff's first possession. Quarterback Chacho Chavez throws a check down to Alejandro Ocampo-Cadot, and there he goes down the sidelines for a gain of 15. A few plays later, 4th and 12, Chavez connects with Mickey Cohn, but he is dragged down well short of the first down. Vikings trying to get something going now, but quarterback Hayden Rick is sacked by Red Bluff. That Spartan came out of nowhere, forcing PV to punt. And Red Bluff punts on its next drive too, but it's a high snap. Number 3 scoops up the ball, but Pleasant Valley takes over at the 12-yard line, and the Vikings capitalize. Rick connects with Isaiah Fortune. The receiver stops on a dime, jukes the defender, and then forces his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Pleasant Valley takes a 7-0 lead, and it was a defensive first half. Well, that changed in the second half. The Vikings scored another 17 points to win this one, 24-8. And that's PV's third straight win, while Red Bluff drops to 0-4 in league, Ryan. And here's our first scoreboard check of the night. Gridley beat Las Plumas 30-21. That moves the Bulldogs back to 500 in league play. UPrep got right back in the win column after last week's upset loss, a 50-6 beatdown on Wairika. And Chico snapped a 2-game skid with a narrow 21-19 victory over Shasta. The Wolves still winless in league play. And Weed more than doubled up Modoc 50-20. That's the Cougars' third victory of the season.
Reading Christian beat Etna 28-20. That's the Lions' third league win of the year, and Hamilton demolished Mount Shasta. 60-0. Definitely our most lopsided score of the night. The Braves are 8-1 and 4-0 in league play. Orland and Corning are both undefeated in league play as well, but it can't stay that way. We'll show you the highlights of this Butte View League matchup next.
Plus, Paradise looking to build on last week's comeback win over Gridley. We'll take you to the Bobcats matchup with Oroville next.
It's time for Action News Now Cheer of the Week.
But first, here's a look at tonight's Cheerleaders of the Week from Foothill High School. They definitely had plenty to cheer about tonight.